Chapter 3, Blueprint Likes and Dislikes. Let's talk about the likes and dislikes of the Blueprint personality. First and foremost, starting with likes. Let me scratch that and say they love punctuality. Remember, I already touched on that just a little bit. Punctuality is very, very important to the bees. When scheduling appointments with them, they absolutely mean, when they say 2 o'clock, they mean 2 o'clock, and they'll most likely arrive by 1:30 so that they're not late. They plan for the unpredictable, traffic, etc., which is why they're always early and definitely care about meetings starting on time. So the Blueprint personality, go out of your way to make sure you're early for these people, and their respect for you will dramatically increase, and that will increase the odds of closing the sale. They like structure. Absolutely. Structure of an organization, structure of a product, structure of a compensation plan. They like structure. They like organization. If you come across as cluttered or unorganized or chaotic in any way, they're not going to resonate with that. They like steps. In other words, step 1, step 2, step 3. They like to have a proven plan. So if you can show them how to achieve the blue diamond rank, as an example, in a 90-day period of time, or a 6-month period of time, or a 30-day period of time, and it's been proven, they absolutely love that. They like innovators. They like stability. Now, this is important. The company must be stable, financially stable, and a great track record. They like details, so don't just skim over it and say, yeah, don't worry about reading the fine print. The B personality types like the fine print. They like systems because, again, systems represent predictability. They like to be given direction so that they know exactly where they're going because they need to plan everything. They like honesty, integrity, sincerity, commitment, okay? They're very big on commitment. When they say they're going to do something, they actually follow through, or they'll call and let you know that they can't follow through on their commitment. So they'll give you a heads up if they have to break a commitment or an appointment. They love loyalty. They like money. They like consistency. They like work ethics. They like teamwork. They like trustworthiness. They like connection. And they love duplicatable systems. Now, in the dislikes, you can almost look at the opposites of the likes. They dislike hype, which means if you're bringing them to an event where there's a lot of hype, they may dislike that or choose not to attend because of it. So you need to learn how to overcome that objection. They dislike it when people don't pay attention to the speaker or to themselves. They dislike interruptions because that's outside the lines. They dislike loud people, which is typical of network marketing. They dislike running late. It makes them very uncomfortable. They dislike the unethical practices. So if there's any illusion of that with your business, they will not get involved. They dislike flakiness because you're not predictable. They dislike whiners and complainers because they're the type that just roll up their sleeves and get her done. They dislike lazy people. They dislike poor attitudes. They dislike change because it takes them away from their predictable systems. They dislike negativity. They dislike emotional decisions. They dislike changing your mind. And they dislike it when there's no structure, no plan, and no direction. So the likes and the dislikes are very important for you to understand, because when you go back to the analogy of birds like worms, I like chocolate. Birds don't like chocolate. Birds like worms. Feed the bird worms. Don't feed them chocolate in this scenario with the bees. If you can learn to draw within the lines and give them a very predictable system, well thought out, with planning, be punctual, structure and organization to it, you are much more likely to win their hearts and therefore their business when doing business with the bees.